There you go. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Stream is working. And yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to a really early stream. Because I woke up early and don't work before don't need to go to work for 4 hours from now, so yeah. That's something. And yeah, where were we? It's so long because I joined the draft race. I did the Pokemon DLC came out. A lot was happening, so but we are back, and we will do the Battle of Garrick Mark. Oh yeah, we are right. Where the time skip sits. Yeah. We are chilling. That's what we are. Oh yeah. Did I have? No, I didn't have a scene for this because yeah. It was just this. The Battle of Garrick Mark, White Clouds, Chapter 12, To War. Units, we can bring almost everyone. Was there anyone that was dead? I don't think so. Yeah, I think everybody here. Yeah. So yeah, Cyrus is not coming, but the rest are, yeah. Inventory. Store. You two only need a weapon each. Everybody has something equipped. Yeah.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
But now, no swords. We have 2 lances. Store. So I guess I will give that to you and one to you, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Actually. Yeah, you have like no weapons, so... Okay, we got the silver bow. Yeah, you take the silver bow. There you go. Steel shield and a knowledge gem. What's the weak here? Build the thingy. You don't have anything, so let's give you the knowledge gem. And rather than this, that only gives charm, I'd rather give you a steel shield. Let's store this. There you go. Yeah. Abilities. Any... Trade for, yeah, don't need authority. Combat arts. That's 5 might and crit. Or that spike. Yeah. Yeah. That should be good. Battalions. Anybody that doesn't have one, you don't have one. Because you can't have one. Makes sense. Can you use that one? Yeah, it's fine though. Map. Let's zoom out again. Just remember controls, yeah. back. That's fine. After that, I'll do it here. Yeah, this is fine. So 3 there, 3 here, and 5 in the middle, yeah. Fight.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
No, please don't.
We have 2 priorities for this battle. Protect the Archbishop and maintain the defensive line. Reinforcements should arrive soon, so just hold your ground until then.
Oh yeah. That was bad. So first things first. Mark you. Then here, I'll mark you.
Who, me?
Okay. So this squad first.
Who, me?
Ready anytime.
I stand ready.
Dismount item. Yeah.
Let us away.
And then we have this side. Yeah.
My turn.
Best double E. Yeah.
Let's take them out.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and now it's this squad. So first thing first. Let's deal with you.
I am spent.
I'll crush them all.
Ready when you are.
Stay focused.
And I can attack from here. Yeah, 11 sword.
No hesitation.
Each battle a chance to grow.
I need to be that good.
Then I can do the monk on you.
Ready and willing. That helps.
Move a bottle so I can see. Yeah, 8 damage, that's fine.
I can't let Lady Ray head down. I just need to get a bit stronger.
Wait, you died? Okay. He's dead.
It is decided.
Well, I guess.
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
So long as we can recapture the east and west strongholds, we might be able to call in the reinforcements.
Okay. So, first things first, here. I want to zombie fire. That's good.
You can't compete with me. Yeah! I get things done.
Nice. Nice level up too. And we mark this squad. So now I can kill you. Yeah, Iron Axe does it.
I'm all sweaty.
And really good level up. We love seeing that. I can remove thing on you and put it on you two. Yeah.
The time is right.
disruptor.
I'm grateful.
Go, rally. And now let's kill you. It's 11.
You fought well.
Yeah. Good luck up there. Let's see.
Good idea.
Nice. Okay. So I can move the mark on you. And this squad. Yeah. Ragnarok. Huge damage.
Naturally.
I'm not wasting that on that. And now we mount. Okay, this side. Explode.
I've still got it.
Nice.
Getting strong, girl.
Good level up.
Thanks.
Heal up. Like we should.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. As expected. Predictable.
done.
You didn't give it your all.
Okay, come on, good level up. Strength, magic. Yeah, that's great. Love seeing that. And I broke my sword. Okay. There you go. Lemon sword.
I did it! I did!
Okay, yeah. 43 attack. And 9. 43. That's not that. 34. Yeah, we should live. So I can. You go here. Warp. Here. And then I will heal.
Good assist.
Yeah, Ray Sword.
As expected.
Committed.
Nice. Let me dance.
Good idea. I'll never back down. I'm stronger.
Oh, look at that level up. That's a great one.
Watch and learn. Do try again.
Okay. Yeah, get rid of mage first.
I won't hold back.
This is dire.
Oh, I skipped that. Who cares? It's you. Let's silence you. Oh god, that's bullshit. Anyway, physical.
Is this...
Good level up, good level up.
You can't compete with me.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravishing of the sacred place that is Garrick Mach.
Okay.
May I hope?
This should work.
Oh,
I have no choice but to distinguish myself in this fight.
okay, round one. That's all damage. And he hit me. Nice dodge.
Is that all?
Nice dodge. Good count for that. Oh, okay, yeah. I just forgot about flame. Actually,
It's not luck.
that's on me.
In the name of the goddess.
Yeah. Yeah. Hilda, let's go.
It's not right. I will wait for the next
The
opportunity.
MVP.
We took back one of the strongholds. On to the next.
Let's remove the mark on you. Yeah.
If you say so.
My turn?
Yeah, Ragnarok is killed. Nice.
I can afford to fall back. I still have the advantage.
Okay.
All right. We took back both of the strongholds. Let's keep up the momentum.
Nice. Some reinforcements. Let me do the thingy on you.
Much obliged.
Yeah.
It's over.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
There you go.
I knew you had it in you.
And then get rid of you. Yeah.
Can't hold me back. Good idea.
Hey.
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty. Now
Okay.
I lay it on the line. For the Empire!
But you're not hitting Catherine.
Lady Edelgard, I'm so sorry. I can't keep going. I must retreat.
You will come to regret raising your blade against the Emperor of the Adrestian Empire.
Oh shit. Yeah. That makes everything more accurate.
And forced me to retreat, huh?
Dude. Why do I forget that enemies also have that? Well,
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Predictable! Allow me to demonstrate.
okay. Lost a lot. But we did it.
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops and give my uncle the signal. What is this?
Oh no. Anyway, let's save. The third time we see this cutscene.
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands. No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
What is going on?
did you come?
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Okay, another save. We are officially in the time skip.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Verdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions, those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Type to unify the land, I guess.
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
5 years.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
5 years.
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the
No,
ethereal moon
I'm
for
fine.
the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the
One sad
Millennium
thing
Festival,
is...
but who's got time to think about things like that?
Yeah. One sad thing, I just remember. I have only one more unit I can recruit.
Yeah, that's
And
what I said.
I'm stuck with what I have.
But with the war and the Archbishop
After
still
that.
missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's
Yeah,
not
I
on
know.
my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fodlan.
Yeah.
It's been 5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you?
I'm sleeping.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right?
Yeah.
If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
It's the truth.
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right? I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garrick Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Rhea's died.
Her body was never found, and the Empire never declared that she'd been killed, so no telling. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seros have apparently been searching all over Fodlan for her, but the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
We need to find her.
True. I've got a mountain of questions I'd like to ask her after all. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be. It's not much, but I did bring some food with me. Let's eat up and go from there. Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
I'm in. Still early.
True. There's still some daylight left. Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach. Just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
Want to play a game?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Bladewood to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
Yeah, let's get rid of the thieves first then. First priority. Hunting by daybreak. Win-win. Chapter 13. Reunion at dawn.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
Everything got repaired, even my broken Levin sword.
At the ready. Sorry, but I must.
What's my strategy? I must lead them well.
too easy. Strategy in motion. A fitting outcome. Piece of cake. You got yourself killed.
All is going to plan.
Go, Drazor.
I must lead them well.
Yeah.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
One more.
Hold the grudge if you must. Sorry, but I must.
Let's do this right.
Well, zero them.
You got yourself killed.
Try to keep up!
I fought and won.
Okay.
A fitting outcome.
Let's try some.
So close.
Nice dodge. That was an important one. Oh, Lawrence?
The barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Today was supposed to be a
Ignaz,
happy
let's
day.
go.
The monastery is in such disrepair.
Hilda.
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Shall we?
Let's go, Hilda.
Shall we?
Yeah, second day.
Our quarrel wasn't personal.
Steady now.
This could turn the tides.
Really?
Planning is key.
Can't afford to slack off.
Let's see how they like this. I'll have to be clever.
Piece of cake.
There you go, finally.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
That was so annoying.
Cards from my sleeve.
Allow me to demonstrate. Another victory. There. I took care of it.
You did indeed.
It won't be in vain. Sorry, but I must.
Hello, Marianne.
Ghost?
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
In a hurry to die, are you? A nobleman does his duty.
You did it.
Another victory.
I'll do my best.
I must lead them well.
Here is something to
Zero
believe
damage. Low seed.
Another victory.
This'll take some strategy.
Didn't mean to skip that.
Saw that! No mercy.
Just get nice.
I must lead them well.
Shall we? There's more to be done. I won, didn't I?
Got to put.
That's a bad level up there. Nope.
Let's try this.
Not a fan.
Shall we? Be gone with you! Our quarrel wasn't personal.
Nice.
Hope this isn't it.
Chest.
I'll try.
At the ready. I fought and won. What's my strategy?
Professor, boy, am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation?
Good question. In a way.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll use this.
that's a beautiful level up.
Thank you.
Shall we? Very nice.
People are waiting on me.
Steady now. Thanks so much.
Sorry.
Okay, it's gonna be one chest I don't get. But that's fine. Yeah.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Losing out on one chest is not the end of the world.
Good, but not enough.
E 28, 27. Yeah, Bracer. Oh. Yeah. Palado. I'm sorry. You're not important enough.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
So, he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Forgot that was going to try to leave. But it's fine.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
You should yield me a tidy profit. This had better work.
Oh yeah, it's pass.
So close.
I wasn't about to let you go.
I'll do my best. Yeah, you're too kind.
Ragnarok it is. Palado is dead. Oh, speed ring, that's such a good item.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Yeah, I am. There you go. Oh.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Limco?
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Foden. It's a critical strategic location.
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Leaderman.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
Oh yeah, and you definitely will be.
If we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot
like
rely
2
on
years
Claude's
now.
scheming to lead us to victory.
And to
Therefore,
Ophilis.
I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude?
Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Good question. Hopefully someone will.
Can it be? You were alive all this
Oh,
time?
hello, that.
Oh,
Show me
thank
you.
the goddess. I
And
couldn't
now
bear
we
the thought of letting
surviving
Gerald down
faculty
by not
members.
finding you.
Guess you lucked out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is
Oh,
together
yeah,
again
Manuel
at
and-
last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
Hanneman.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
What's the search for air progressing?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
That's true. Perhaps we've left it alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
Agreed. There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Here you go.
Part 2. Verdant Win. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
Okay, everybody's grown. Let's go.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. I'm sorry. That should have been our job.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but the Alliance is a different matter. Wouldn't it be better to avoid getting involved?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it. But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Photon. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary
I guess it has
Knights
an
of
attacking
Saros.
position.
It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it?
Multiple
Can you feel it?
attacking positions, but
I have heard what you have to say, Claude.
yeah.
And you,
Probably
Professor?
not the best place
Where
to
do you
defend.
stand?
When the Empire had taken it once already. Yeah, I will fight the Empire.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how well we
Hello,
is
Professor.
doing.
What brings you here?
Oh yeah, we have
Fancy
a
a bit of
bunch of
fishing?
supports now. Yeah, let's do some fishing.
You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald. He and I would just sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble.
Maybe you're required to.
Nah, just like your father. You know all the tricks of the fisherman's trade. I was hopeless at it, but he was a master. In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim. You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man. We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right? Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip. He said he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life.
Crest can make people live longer.
Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off. Then I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100. And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit. An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it. Actually, I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't mind. When Gerald was away from the monastery, what was he like?
He liked to fish.
In other words, he was exactly the same. When he was with the Knights, he always found time to go fishing. He was hooked on it, you might say. He'd say there was no greater pleasure in life than sinking his teeth into a fish he'd caught and washing it down with a drink. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back. This feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
Nice. Marianne wants to see me, okay?
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me, so I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks, invitation.
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Neat.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
Should look to the future instead of the past.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
There you go. Still have a master like one or mercenary, so yeah. Still need the master. Yeah, you need to master that. And why even? Yeah. And it's yeah. Wait, how close are you? Yeah, far away. Yeah, far away. Lawrence, are you looking? Not that bad. Archer, oh, you're almost master Archer. That's good. Good amount away. Closing in. Oh, a lot left there. 40, that's close. Close there too. All the way, yeah, you're far away. And Shami. Oh, yeah. Anyway, we'll start with exploring. Yeah. Let's see, Claude.
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
Could ask you the same question.
My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach, will you talk with me a while?
Sure.
I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
Hard to say. Can rise the challenge of that ambition.
Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
Yeah, together. Anyway.
Oh. Hey, you.
Hey.
Let's see. Is there anybody on pay? Nope.
Maybe. I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the Knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
Hey, you too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore. Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Excuse me, could you do me a favor? I'm pretty head.
There you go.
Do you have
Needs
time
milk?
for a request?
Oh. Go back with some fishing.
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, Now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Well, you do that.
How incredible. What a striking color. Ah, Professor, look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones like this around here. I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it would still be the same color. To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry.
But how
there I
it
go
will
again,
be after
blathering
you
on and on about painting.
grind it down and add water is a good question.
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, no matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me.
Oh, why will
I could
they?
argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle. I am becoming a knight.
Would you rather become an artist?
Oh, Professor. Please don't say things like that. I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago. To support my family, I will be a knight. That's that.
Will you regret that choice?
No. I know it's the right thing to do. I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it. I don't have a choice. And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me.
As long as you're sure. You do you.
Professor, I have a favor to ask. I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it? Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it. Oh, excellent! Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it. That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby of mine.
Okay. Casual hobby.
Okay.
Nobody here.
Professor. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah,
The Church
pleasure
of
to see you
Saros
too.
will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Wherever she is, Rhea is doubtlessly waiting for you. Please do not let her down.
No worries. We'll find her.
Hey,
Or lose before that.
my professor, you
knows?
haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. I'll have to be content with observing you wherever you go then. I cannot waste any opportunity.
Okay. Let's leave. Anybody in the church? Yes. Let's go to the church then.
Really?
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
Hopefully. Oops. I appreciate ruin buildings. They simply said no home is permanent. Hello, Marianne.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The
Yeah,
goddess
you
will
can pray
surely hear
wherever.
our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Need something? See you again soon.
No.
Well...
Teach. Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a
It's in
result,
two regions.
the faithful
That's still
are not
accepted.
currently in a state of chaos.
Hey, I could use a hand.
I need a favor.
Okay. Hello,
I have written
Lawrence.
to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle. We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
Okay, let's talk with the man, the myth, the legend.
Greetings,
Still
Professor.
here.
Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies
Hey,
to get
you
into this
guarded
place
the
again.
gate well.
I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Got a favor to ask. right. Professor.
Yeah, we can speak.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Thankfully, no.
Good. For any trouble I may have caused, please accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Burst?
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Okay.
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Very talented. Very Hellman. Very close. Gloucester. Anyway.
Let's see.
And here we are, Shami.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Yeah. Keep being around.
Professor! During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, probably not. Most likely not.
Okay. In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
You don't say? Anyway. There you go. Let's deliver the flower.
I'm pretty hesitant. You're sweet. Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
There we go up here. Back down.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Then let's fix the big one. Again.
You've done me a great service.
That was easy. Wild joint and onion. So I need onion, the wild joint. But I will not actively go for it. Yeah. And now we do the...
This.
Manuela.
The flip.
Okay, everyone is fine. It goes this don't have that many units left. I lost two like on the final chapter before the time skip, so. But yeah, I believe her. I believe in I believe in that it will go great.
Me.
Just need to not let anyone, any more people die. At least I will get Ash later on though. After the time skip, so I get one more unit, at least. Yeah, what was I do? Yeah, I'm going to the training grounds. Oh, no worries. I had like a death thingy, but then I got myself a new computer and I lost like the project files and stuff. So I just started streaming the series and gave up on it, basically.
For the future of Fodlan.
But yeah, next playthrough I'm gonna do, it will be back.
No mercy.
Three Houses Ironman is, it's weird because you get like all your units right away. Oh, yeah, I'm playing on normal. Oh. I'm playing at normal for the moment. Let me look. I'm not that good.
Professor?
With all my Ironman runs, I'm around 50-50 right now. Oh yeah, and I make wrong decisions so easy.
Play at that game.
Click before I think.
A small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of
these
people.
Ironmans, I can just let the units do what they want, because I find that funny. That, well, yeah, I will just say yes to every suggestions they come with, and just go in that direction. What about? Oh, that sounds hard. That really sounds hard. Because it's all prep at that point. Awakening you can really cheese though.
Right, I got it. I knew you'd say we were just friends. I'd like to maybe talk about this once the war is over. Once we're all safe. All right, enough of this moping around.
Yeah.
What we need is a
What
change
Ironmans
of
have I
mood.
beaten?
We've still got a lot to do together.
I lost
When I
Awakening.
think about that, what are 1 or 2 men?
I beat Birthright. I lost Conquest. I lost Revelation. I beat Echoes. I lost the Crimson Flower Root. But I won the Blue Lions. Yeah. Or whatever route it's called. What's wrong?
What's wrong is it's not just 1 or 2 men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200 more. I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood. Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got them.
No, that was the game losing to itself when you do auto battle. Not you losing.
Professor.
But yeah, if I beat this one, I think I'm 50-50. Oh yeah, the file map in Echoes is so annoying though. It's so annoying. Yeah, I'm not there yet because I lost. Yeah, Jeddah. And infinite summoning, and can only attack it like every 4th turn or something. Or some bullshit like that.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around. I think you did most of the heavy lifting.
But
it may be
I
unwise
think
to think
the
this way
Echoes
of the
Iron Man is probably the one I had the
but
most
I feel
fun
I can
with though.
trust your commands without question.
The Tree Houses
Don't we all?
ones are just so exhausting to do.
But
So I would
judging
not
by
recommend
the results of our recent battles, you're clearly
and I have
good at
2
this.
more playthroughs
I've also
of Tree
noticed
Houses
that you've been putting me
to
in
get
more
done with it.
precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't
But it
question
is what
your
it
orders.
is.
No need. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done. but
Yeah,
still,
the
I knew
first
you were
part
doing it
is
on
just so tedious.
You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
Oh yeah. Tree Houses draws people in. That I know, but oh, it's just so exhausting to make content on Tree Houses.
Relax, I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize.
Yeah.
You look confused.
It's like,
Did you not know any of
yeah,
this?
I get
I was living in
kind
my
of the same
homeland of
feeling
Dagda
for
up
Engage,
until the Imperial
but
Army
Engage,
destroyed it 10
I
years
only need
ago.
to do 1 Iron Man
But
run.
being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm
Yeah,
working here
that
now.
would be perfect
Don't
if
worry,
I could
though.
start at the
I don't
midpoint
plan to turn
and just
on you.
choose a house. Like, I want to do this house from the time skip on. That would have been perfect. Yeah, I've done every rap once, like casually. Because I play the game for myself, like once casually, and then I do an Ironman run on my channel. Yeah, so I've been engaged on the DLC and all the DLC maps. Oh, I haven't. I played, what was it? FE7, I think. And FE7 and FE8 I played. I think that's the only two. And FE1. Those three are the only after the 3DS era that I played of Fire Emblem games.
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. Oh, Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch!
I will,
you don't hold back, do you?
I will go down
I knew you were
the
so
old games
particular
once
about
I've
poetry.
caught up with the new ones.
Maybe you have a
with my
secret
Iron Man
poetry
runs.
collection of your own hidden somewhere.
But it's probably gonna take a while.
Where did you hear that?
Because after this,
And
I'm gonna
just
do
what
a
was that poem about?
Pokemon Nuzlocke.
It seemed to me that you were
On the
praising
new
the
game.
land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on
And
that
then
detail.
continue my Final
really
Fantasy
are a
series,
Fodlan noble
and then
through
go
and
back
through.
to Fire Emblem again.
Certainly.
So probably be a
Aren't
while.
you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now. I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you.
Yeah, I probably
Isn't that
should
right?
like
That is my intention. But the ambition
take
is
like all
insufficient.
the
To rule well, a certain temperament
a
is
lot of the
required.
footage I have for a lot
When we
of my
first
series
met, I
and
mistrusted you a great deal.
make like
and on my
a
father's advice, I observed you closely.
like a 20-minute
That is why
video,
I can say this for certain.
20 to 30
You
minute
possess
video,
the qualities
like all the
necessary to
challenge
govern.
runs I've done
A
of
compliment
different
from
games.
you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing
Probably
a
will
jig.
do way
Merely
better
a
than
statement
what
of
I'm
fact,
doing currently.
One that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worried
Yeah.
about me? What have you done with the real
I need to
Lawrence?
see what
No,
the
I'm
time
not
I
going
have.
to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden, please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly.
Yeah, no cell.
Really, though.
Thankfully,
Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence.
I have good
We're going to
memory
need
when
men like
I
you in the age to come.
watch
same to
something
you,
back
Claude.
and basically remember everything about it.
A world without you would be ever so dull.
So I just need to start to look at my footage again then. I normally remember all the stuff.
Lawrence, look!
What is it, Hilda? Ah, a letter. From your brother?
That's right.
Yeah.
Though part of me thinks it's some
Go to bed.
stranger
I'm gonna go to
imitating my
work
brother's handwriting.
soon, so
He's
yeah.
never given
See you
me
around,
this much praise.
hopefully.
Hilda,
And thank you.
you've learnt the value of persistence. You're really maturing, stuff like that. Usually his letters are like, I'm worried about you, and stop being so lazy.
Since I have fought by your side, I can assure you that his praise is genuine and entirely deserved.
I've written about fighting in plenty of letters. Why is he so gushy this time around?
I would venture to guess that your depictions of battle are more passionate than before. It's no surprise that such authenticity would resonate with a veteran warrior like your brother.
If that's true, I have you to thank. You've inspired me to throw myself into battle. Does everyone think I'm a tough warrior now? I don't want to be stuck with their high expectations.
Would that be so terrible? You are gifted, you know. Not to say that your lackadaisical nature has failed to endear itself to me.
I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
Speaking of letters, did you keep your promise? Did you, mention me?
I did. I told my brother all about you. I said you were a uniquely gifted leader who could inspire people to be their best selves. And I said that you'll be a real asset to the Alliance. I also told him how I wished you could join our family. He responded that he'd be honored to call you his brother.
Truly? Oh, to have such a valiant brother would be beyond my wildest expectations.
Lawrence? You know what I mean about you joining our family, right?
I believe I do. And I confess, if I am correct, that the same thought has preoccupied me as well. But you must forgive me. Now is not the time. Before we can consider our own future, we must first end this war. We must secure a peaceful world.
And if we do attain a peaceful world, then what? Come on! Just say it.
As much as I'd like to grant that request, I cannot. This is something that will deeply affect our lives. It must be said at the proper time and place, with the most artfully chosen words, and the perfect offering. I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, after all.
I'm not usually one for waiting around, but maybe I'll make an exception in his case.
Yeah. Okay. How am I supposed to? Yeah. Anyway, it's just need to solve it through.
Professor Manuela? Her voice is every bit as fine as you might expect from the former leader of the Middle Franc troop. Oh, if it weren't for her drinking and her woefully inadequate manners, she would fit right in with high society. Wait a minute.
As my mind clings to desperate thoughts, here it comes, horsebow moon and summer's end.
That's my... Oh no. No, no, no!
Oh, Lawrence! I heard you shout. Are you okay?
The poem! My poem! Forget it, I said! I asked you for one thing!
And I told you it would be impossible for me to forget.
Certainly,
Truly
I understand. But setting it to music, and now singing it?
Oh, yes. It makes for a beautiful song, doesn't it? I'm feeling so lonely and blue. My dearest has left. He has gone far away. And I'm here, all alone. And in my sadness, your poem, well, it became a song for me to sing. It brought me a moment of happiness.
I do not know who spurned you, but I assure you my poem has nothing to do with any such feelings. It is getting late. We should both turn in. I will take my leave now.
Oh, I understand. You're leaving me too. Why? Am I too old to matter?
No, I never said any such thing. Why, I am sure there are plenty of men who would prefer a mature woman such as yourself.
Mature, he says. I knew it. You're all the same, you know. No one sees the person behind the voice. They just see me older today than yesterday. They say, "Oh, look what happened to her." Nobody sees my frustration, my resignation to be forever alone. But you do. It's all right there in your poem.
Please, I assure you, my poem was not about that at all. It was actually about the ideal of nobility. The sentiment is that someday I know I will get what I want. There is no resignation in it, as you seem to be suggesting.
Lawrence. I was sure the poem was more about someone lamenting their frailty and the loneliness of time's passing. But that's not it at all, is it? This is the story of someone impatient to get ahead, who is afraid they'll never make it.
The speaker in the poem does lament his shortcomings. The road to reach his ideal is long. It is a trial, a test. If he can just find his way through it, he knows he can move forward. So I think you should try to move forward too.
Philosophical.
Because with a voice as talented as yours,
Wait,
how could you possibly fail?
For me.
Lawrence, someday you should let me sing this song in public. I think people who are battling through their own trials, they might find comfort in this. And I believe I'm the only one who can do your work justice.
Very well. You have my assent. On the condition that you do not attach my name to it. Now, permit me to retire for the night. I require ample rest to maintain an adequate level of polish, you know. I suppose, if my poem must be set to music, then it had best be done by such a talented singer.
Okay. That was a long support. Okay. See support.
Oh, today's training was murder. Ah, Shamir, I have a question for you. Shamir? Oh, I suppose she's meditating or something. Never mind then, I guess.
Where are you going?
Good question.
Ah! Shamir!
Don't you have a question?
No.
No, it's not important.
I'm finished meditating. Speak.
No, it's not. You're probably tired anyway.
Always be willing to speak and ask questions. Understood?
Yes, understood. I'll remember that for next time.
Next time?
Yes, I'm okay for today. Sorry to disturb you. I'll be leaving now.
Why must he be so difficult?
I don't know.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, that's nice.
Thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside, don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy.
Yeah.
That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things,
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, are you all right?
No,
that
she's
tea's
not.
hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
Another setup than Manuel at last.
Manuela, a moment?
Oh, hello, Sedith. I must apologize, but I'm quite busy. Perhaps we could talk another time?
I have already confirmed that you have no urgent business. I would like to hear your explanation now.
My explanation? For what?
Allow me to be more specific. Where were you, and what were you doing last night?
Oh, my dear Sedith. You must relax that worried brow. Those forehead creases will ruin your beauty.
Just answer the
You're
question,
not helping your
please.
case, Manuela.
What question is that? The one you already know the answer to? Last night I had a bit of fun and a bit of drink. Less of one and more of the other, sure, but...
How much you drink is not my concern. But you are an adult who is tasked with the supervision of children. You should not be causing trouble for the students. It is unacceptable for you to expose them to your disgraceful behavior. Even more so to impose upon them the labor of cleaning up your mess.
Oh, don't oversell it. All they did was walk with me back to my room.
From what I hear, you had to be carried.
I'd like to think I'd remember that. If it happened, and it probably didn't, it's not as if I'm heavy. Nobody hurt themselves. Did they? Come on, Sedith. Loosen up. If you're so worried about how I'll behave, why don't you join me for a drink sometime? I mean, I only get in trouble when I drink alone.
If it will help to improve your behavior, I would not object to accompanying you from now on.
Well, that sounds just delicious. What are you doing tonight, around...
But first I will lecture you on all of the intricacies of proper behavior in the supervision of children. And until I am done, you will not drink a drop of alcohol. If you agree to those conditions, I will join you. I will even drink with you. Alcohol has little effect on me.
That is just... You know, getting lectured by you is... Well, I think the word is torture. Yes, that's it. Torture. And I won't have it. I'm going to go get a drink and try to forget this ever happened.
How is it that you imagine yourself the tortured one?
Well, okay, let's see here. So... Sedith, Ollie, and Shami. So, yeah. Sedith, Henman, Ollie, and Shami.
Yes, fight anyone.
There is.
I'm more up on everyone. I might change.
Five long. The Church of.
There is.
Nice. Hanuman.
I am perhaps.
There you go. And let's see. And I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm working not too long. But got a lot done and a lot of supports done. How many supports do we have left? My S rank, and then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oof. 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 supports left. I'm locked out of none of them, so that's good. Anyway, I will see you all later. If you did enjoy, do leave a like, subscribe, all that fine stuff, and yeah, I'll see you all around. Bye!